Hey everybody, excuse me. Welcome to 11:11 Live with Love Mountain Standard Time or thereabouts. Today we were thereabouts. I actually saw the time at 11:11 and I was like, oh, I'm going to take time to breathe. And then I went for a walk and I was like, it's Monday. It's the day that I promised to show up for you guys after the festivities. So I'm in Sawtooth, Idaho. I'm embracing all the energies of the Sawtooth Mountains, and I'm going to bring them to you guys. There's also a beautiful river in front of me, and I'm kind of curious if I can just flip this. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for joining. Just wanted to come on here briefly. The festivities are winding down. We get to go on a raft trip today, which I'm really excited about. All the volunteers get to go. The fest was a success. There's some different things that came up, so those are those energies that I'm going to talk to you about today. And let me see if I can just give you a view, because this is incredible. I'm always drawn to sacred places. There's always water. Sorry. There's always water there. And yeah, so I'm just going to see if I can show you. Here we go. Got a little throat clearing going on. Check this out. I'm not quite certain what the name of this river is called, actually. We're in Stanley, Idaho right now, so when I say we, you're here with me now. We're connected. The energies are flowing. Wonderful music. Great musicians here for this festival. These are the Sawtooths. Believe it or not, there's not a main road. You can get up to these Sawtooth Mountains. However, it's not a road like if you were to go up to Mount Shasta Mountain in Northern California. I hear that you can get up there with a truck or a Jeep, but I'm told that my truck, it still might be a little tight for my truck. Isn't that beautiful? Just wow. Just take a deep breath with me. Ready? Deep breath in through the belly. Pause. And breathe out. We just are on the end of I could say the end, but really these solstice energies, I believe, are going to be happening through August, right up until the Lion's Gate. Breathe in. Breathe out. So, what I've noticed is the energies of control and releasing control. And let me feel into here. Acting out of the heart. How to take each situation, each experience in its observation. I was talking to this with a few people this morning. Can you guys hear me okay, or is the wind just obnoxious? Just let me know. And I'm trying to cover the microphone down below so that it's not actually world windsock. It is? Oh, that's a shame. Well, I'll say what I have to say and I'll keep it short. So there were different experiences of control as I arrived here at the festival. And what was funny is there were people that could definitely, there were people who were to lead us, and they did a good job, as best they could. And then as we came together as a group, even energetically, we could feel that we all kind of meshed well together. And if there was anything that came up, we could pretty much handle it between, I think it was the 6 of us. And it worked out well. We did our job. We greeted all the people. We had a wonderful time. And yet there was still this like strongness of control. In the beginning, there was creativity. And there was this whole thing of no signs. Let's create signs. And it was kind of fun. It was like we were kids. We got to draw and make up names for our shuttles, right? And then there was a couple evenings where there was a very big presence of police, but not necessarily, I don't think they were local police. And I'd asked people, does this normally happen? And they were saying, no, it doesn't normally happen. And we just kind of went with it, right? We were pretty much driving, like we were in driver's ed anyway. So we got to feel what that was like. And I got to feel the fear of people of having police. And I kind of asked this question. Why as children are we told to see the police as friendly and go to these people for help as children, but as adults we're like afraid. We're afraid of getting scolded. We're afraid of the ticket. We're afraid of what follows the ticket, right? And I got a chance just to feel into that energy. So there were times where we just decided to, I guess would be take control, or rather communicate between all of us and make it all work out. And we could see that there was kind of a deception going on. That there were actually, it seemed like police were using their authority, not exactly in a correct manner. I got pulled over for not using a turn signal that I know I used, because I overuse my turn signals. Like my truck is like, turn your turn signal off. And when the officer pulled me over, I told everyone in my van that this was a stop and they were all to get to where they were going, and that I got this. And the officer was really nice. And I just gave him all the information he talked about. I didn't get into the whole driver's license thing. I was technically driving commercially, and he was really nice. I gave him the info, and he just let me know the verbal warning. But there were other people that got pulled over. Something about an intersection. We were just all driving really slow, getting people where they needed to go. So we actually got to see like a little bit of what seemed like corruption, and we don't really know why. In this small little town of Stanley, where they were just, it was like any excuse to stop the shuttles, which was strange. And again, it's not like a local sheriff. I think they were contracted out, but that happened. And yeah, it was really cool. Actually, I wasn't no fear at all when talking to the police officer, which is a great way to be, because I did nothing wrong. Just doing my job, you know. And who knows, maybe he's just doing his job. Somebody told him to look for any slight infraction and lower those people. Who knows what's going on that side, right? Any guys, officers out there, you guys can like let me know how that all works sometimes in the politics of your job, because I'm sure your job has politics just like other people's jobs have politics. And yeah, we got to feel what that felt like. How were we handling it? How were we communicating with each other? We got scolded like children because the first night officers made accusations of smoke coming out of the vans. There are only 2 vans, by the way. And I think there are only half people here who actually partake of certain things. But all of us we knew when we went into this that there was none of that stuff while driving the van, right? And we all abided by it. So that was actually a lie. So we had police officers that were lying or perhaps seeing other white vans and thinking they were shuttles and then utilizing that. So the question that I come up with is really like, why do they have the final say, right? When the person pulled me over for not using my turn signal, I paused and I looked at him. I said, actually, I use my turn signal. I've been using my turn signal the whole time I've been here. It's a normal thing for me. And then he just said, well, I didn't see you use it. And I was like, uh-huh. And then we just kind of exchanged information. I wanted to keep it really simple and really clear because there were passengers of mine that were also coming up and saying, why did you pull her over? She's driving like a granny, to get us safely to where we need to go. So I got to see some deception from officers here. I don't know who they were because it was other people that got pulled over the first night. Basically what this is, so this is the summer solstice, I think. Yeah, summer solstice happening. And what we're seeing when we see these things is just kind of an unmasking, an unearthing, a reveal of what is out there. So rather than get super upset about what's happening or get irritated with officers that are, partially doing their job, partially possibly not, there's going to be a lot of things coming forward that are going to be the big reveal. And it's already happening. It started happening a couple of years ago with trafficking and other things, making things more aware. Not as aware as I'd hoped, as in people's reaction to just relaying information about it. But I'm going to slow down here. But there's going to be corruption out there. We see it all the time. And sometimes we're in the midst of it, right? And it's at those times that it's important to breathe. It's important to come into the heart. Not condoning it, just kind of being like, this is happening. Letting other people know that it's happening, but in a non-gossip kind of way. Just, hey, heads up, this is going on, which is what we were all communicating with each other. And just doing the best that we can, right? In where we are. That's all you can do is do the best that you can. Sometimes a little bit of loudness is, required, like the banding together of people, coming together peacefully, mind you, coming together sternly, showing, hey, we're not going to stand for this. And our boss shuttle driver guy, he went up to the officers and had them come over to the vans and say, I need you to go in this van and smell around because there's nothing here. A couple people did that for a couple different drivers. I was not one of them, but yeah, we lost two drivers because they were really offended by what was going on with the police here. So why am I telling you this story? Take a deep breath with me, okay? Let's see what comes through. Breathe in and release. Breathe in through your belly. Center in your heart. Control. What do we need to know about control? What comes through is the illusion of control. We know that control is felt by you in your experience at many different times in your lifetime. This control starts early, through the parents, through the school systems. And yes, you are taught that some are friends, and then later that they become foe. In truth, there is no separation. This illusion of control that you feel, if all of you, can get to a place of calm during that time of non-defensiveness, for you are doing nothing wrong. take that concept into you for a moment, into your heart. You are doing nothing wrong. There is no fault. No matter what your experience is, any accusation where in your heart you feel that you have acted through the heart, from the heart, and be honest with yourselves. If you have not acted through the heart, that is a time to acknowledge that with yourself and possibly with the other person involved. The idea of control is something that has been given permission for. Through your free will, you have the ability to not give permission in your daily lives. And yet there's being permission given constantly through your different humanity systems. These systems are falling apart. You may see the chaos. When you see this chaos, maybe smile, because it is a sign that these systems are breaking down and there are new systems being brought in place. There are other walkers of the light, walkers of the heart, of the middle way, of the I am presence. There are others of you out there in different positions, working for you, with you, without you even knowing. These are coming into place. This one got to meet many different people today, yesterday, the day before, in this festival. Many different walks of life of people, some of which you would not normally hang out with, or possibly look and be like, well, I don't really want any part of that. On the other hand, while she didn't want any part of that, whatever that may be, experience, she also realized that all these people were having a part in the festival. And some of their parts had to do with cleaning up trash, and not just cleaning up trash. They weren't even part of the volunteers. There were people here that were going in and separating recyclables from the trash of their own free will. And what they said was they were doing it for the Sawtooths. They were doing it for the rivers. They were bringing forth cleanliness for the earth and for others to enjoy. There are people out there, other souls that you may never meet, that are working for you. Connected to the earth, connected in different ways in these old systems that are breaking down, and they are bringing new ideas. They are bringing in new people. There is a turning of a leaf, a turning of an era that is happening because we are headed into the golden age. So take heart, take faith, and trust that no matter what experience you're in, you have the ability to feel controlled, to be a victim, or to decide that you are not the victim, to stand up in your sovereignty, but through your heart, through peace, through your heart, through love, divine love. And you have the ability to take the higher ground. When you take the higher ground, it's not only for you, it affects all of humanity. All of humanity shifts energetically as a whole, as you are connected as one, because you took the higher ground. How important are you now? Yes, there is importance in all that work through the heart and shifting humanity through with these energies that are here now. And you will have much assistance that is coming that possibly you never even thought of or only saw in the movies. This will come. This has been here all along. Know this, feel this in your heart as we speak these words. You are of importance. Your light that you shine, you take into the world with you, and you transfer to each and every person you come in contact with. Those are people that you would have as friends and people that you would possibly rather not have in your circle. You transfer this beautiful light that you have, and you harness as you are. As you are the light of the universe, God, Source, the all that there is, you are this light. Remember, 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 you are of importance. Continue shining the light. Continue knowing that you are not controlled. Feel this when you are in different situations, different experiences. Tell yourself, tell your mind, we are not controlled. I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm okay. I am sovereign. I am sure. I am that I am. I am holy. I am whole as an all one. Remember, remember, remember. Breathe in. Breathe out. Anchor this in. We thank you. We love you. Okay, everyone. I feel a bug on me. Ouch. And it's biting me, I think. I don't want to touch it. I don't know what it is. You know when you touch something and then... Okay, it was an ant. It's okay. Like, is it major? Is it something if I touch it that it's going to do worse damage? It's not. It was just an ant giving me a little love bite, by the way. Hi, everyone. I just want to say quick, yes, hello. Yeah, the tides are turning. I'm going to give you guys a last view of where I'm at the Sawtooths. Sorry about the wind noise. I gotta do better and get you guys and me a microphone that reduces the wind. Here's the Sawtooths. Just breathe that in for a moment. Breathe it in like you're a part of this land. There are codes here that you're experiencing through your breath, through the landscape, through the waters. Yeah, so much power in the land. Absolutely. Hello, sweetheart. Defeat elites. Sneaky ants. Yeah, sneaky ants. Oh, bringing forth cleanliness. Oh, great. In your meditation soon. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm going to sign off because of the wind. I love you. I love you. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you at again 11:11 Mountain Standard Time on Wednesday. Like, subscribe, share this with people that would enjoy it. That's how you can support me, and there will be links down below if you want to support me in other ways. And soon my website will be up, and you guys can take a leap of faith with me. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.